Hello and welcome back. The first two steps in creating an FSLogic profile for Windows Virtual Desktop users is to provision a storage account and to enable Azure Active Directory authentication for Azure file shares. So that's what we're going to do in this demonstration here. To kick things off, we'll deploy a storage account, and that's pretty straightforward. From our home page here, what I'll do is create a resource and we'll search for storage accounts. And we'll select it from the search results and begin the creation. Now what we're going to do is deploy this into the Burks Bikes LLC subscription and of course into the WVD Lab resource group. Now this storage account name needs to be unique across all existing storage account names in Azure, not just in my subscription. So what we're going to do is try to call this Burks Bikes Storage. Let's see if that works. And it looks like we're good. And the defaults here will work for this storage account, meaning it's going to be a general purpose V2 storage account, which does support file shares. It's going to be a standard performance account, and it's going to have read access geo-redundant storage. We don't have to do any special networking for this particular storage account, so we'll go ahead and create the account. Now, once this deployment finishes, what we'll do is go to the new resource and enable Azure Active Directory authentication for Azure file shares. And we can see here the deployment is complete, so we'll go to our new storage account. And then from here, we'll enable authentication for Azure file shares with Azure Active Directory domain services. Now, to do that, what I need to do is browse to configuration under settings here. And then under here, down the bottom, we see this option for identity-based access for file shares. We can see the option for Azure Active Directory domain services is disabled. What we're going to do here is enable this, and then we'll save it. And with that, we have the storage account provisioned and we have the authentication configured so that we can support the FSLogic's configuration. So let's call it a wrap here, and I'll see you in the next lesson where we will get into assigning the appropriate roles for accessing the storage data.